Hello everybody, my name is Rainbow Nico, otherwise known as Joybogo2, or Joy, whatever you want to call me. Um, as you can see by the picture that's on screen, we're going to be finishing up the rest of my OC's backgrounds. And I know what you're thinking, Joy, you did this literally months ago. Why are you finishing it now? Well, I realized that when you put a bunch of OCs into a animation and then you go ahead and swap over and put your friends in an animation, it gets a little confusing. So I made an update on how I was going to fix all of that by putting all of my OCs in one video, or by explaining who was an OC and who was not an OC, and by explaining who the created were and who the rainbow crafters were. Because they're actually two different groups. The created is one group, and the rainbow crafters is another group. But that's going to be for a different video. I realized that if I wanted to explain who my OCs were and and the difference between my friends, I need to finish up their backstories first. So we're going to finish that up. The last time I left off on this, I did all of these. I did everybody except this one, this one, this one, this one. Oh wait, you can't see my mouse. God damn it. Anyway, I did all of them except for the guy with the green, except for these two, not the red one in the jacket, the one with the red hair and scars, and the one right in the middle who's like, boy, pay attention to me. And this gray ghost you see on the background. Oh my god, why can't I scroll over? The gray ghost that you see flying over there. So we're going to be starting this off with an amazing backstory for the white-haired girl up here that's holding her because she's scared. So her name is Azaria, and she is female. She is very pale from never seeing the outside, because she was not allowed outside because of her ability to control time and space and self. Uh, she doesn't know much and was never given anything but a room with her bed and a few toys, but no electronics or internet and no connection to the outside. She was taught manners and is a very sweet and kind, polite girl. She also is very timid, though, and weak, but her powers kind of help her protect her from harm. So, you know. But the reason she was locked up in the first place is because she can't control those powers. So, the reason she was taught to be polite and all that junk is because, if she gets angry over the small details, her powers could go haywire and literally freeze time and create paradoxes and shit. And I'm sure all the Doctor Who fans will get this. I'm so bad. The one she's holding is actually a creepypasta OC that I created, but I never really made a backstory on, so I kind of just based her off of my other creepypasta OC over here. His name's District. So her name is Fallen Doll. Hold on, let me try and find, because I have all of all of their freaking backstories written down on one paper and shit. I can't talk today. I'm just a stuttering, blubbering mess. Okay, moving on. Fallen Doll is female or male. We're not actually sure. She looks like a female and she says that she prefers the female term, but since she is a doll that was brought to life, she doesn't really have a specific gender. So, the doll came to life one day by the powers of an evil warlock, so black magic. One of her eyes is stitched on, considering that that one was replaced with a sewn-on button. So one of her eyes is stitched on, and the other one is an actual eye with stitches, with stitch tattoos around it. She was thrown out for being too timid to fight anything, so she was placed in the storage of District. This guy down here, not an actual district. She was placed in the storage of his living area, and where he found her, and he was like, "Hey, you're like me, so let me take you in and raise you." And she resembles that of a fallen angel with one messed up eye. That's all I can say for her. We really met her when we met District, and if you're confused on District, you should go watch my other OC video, because part 1 is so much better than this. Okay, this guy's name is Candle. He is male. He is a male candy vampire. He only shows his fangs when hyped up on sugar, and is extremely agitated or mad when he shows his fangs and is hyped up on sugar. So basically, it's like saying, don't give this vampire blood because they will go insane psychopath mode. It's like for a little kid. Don't give him candy. He will murder your face with annoyance. And he is extremely flamboyant when he's not hyped up on sugar and flashy. And he hates it when people mentions his eyes, because you can't see it on his other eye, but his other eye is red with pink stripes on it, and the other eye is green with light green stripes on it. So he's got crazy whacked up eyes. That is Mr. Johnson, the one next to him, not him. This guy right here. um, his name is Mr. Johnson. We don't know his first name, but that's probably, for the better. He's not one of my main characters, and probably the newest addition to the created group because he was made last. He was the main scientist in the lab where half of the created were made / killed / tortured. The marks on his face, is from when I was taken out of my cage for experiments. Every time I was taken out, I scratched whoever was near. And since he was the main scientist, he was kind of near the most, so I kind of just across his face. Just #wrecked, bro. And there's only one more after that. That's great. This is Beta. She's going to be in most of my, oh my god, why can I not scroll over? There, by the power of scene magic and amazingness, I have managed to scroll over. So Beta, as you can see, is kind of got a ghost-like body, and she doesn't have any gravity. Oh dear lord. She has gray skin and is wearing a yellow sweater. You can't see the front of it because obviously she's facing backwards, but the front of it has bubbles on it. Her hair is laced with colorful rainbow dots and lines, and those are natural growing. They aren't like dyed on there. As I said before, Mr. Johnson created a lot of these characters by torturing them or doing experiments on them, and she was actually a rare species of Pegasi, was fused with a virus on a musical used computer. So she was basically fused with a virus and music. So yeah, that was great. She was broken out because, as I said, she was fused with the Pegasi. The other Pegasi aren't going to just be like, you just took our daughter and we're not going to do anything. So when they came to break her out and realized that she was kind of messed up now, they accepted it, gave her a yellow sweater, and moved on. They actually abandoned her on my doorstep. It was great. I had to take care of her. She was horrible. She was a horrible bratty kid who threw up almost all the time. She threw up like rainbows. Freaking rainbows, people. And if that covers all of them, let's see. Covered you. I covered all of them. If you want to go see the first part of this, which covers actually all of the covers mostly all of the characters, like it covers Draco, Preston, District, Silver, other people. If you want to do that, that'd be cool. Sorry, took a moment to adjust that. And that's all I really have to say. Keep a lookout for that bonus video explaining my OC, the difference between the created group and the Rainbow Crafters, because that will be coming out soon. And yeah, thanks to you a lot. Stay nerdy, nerds. Hit that subscribe and like button, or leave a comment down below. Who knows? Whatever you want to do. Bye, nerds. Bye, nerds. Bye, and stay nerdy, nerds. Bye!